everybody, it's JPT back with another playthrough of Spacebase DF-9. There's been a new version of the game. Let's see, 6 I think is out now. There's lots of new stuff going on in it. Let's see, stellar density. I can't quite remember what stellar density means. I think if we click on it, low density makes it harder to collect matter from asteroids. No, we don't want to do that. Let's decline that thing right there. So we want density to be pretty... I don't want it to be extremely low. We want the threat factor to be extremely low because we're still kind of getting used to this game a little bit. Semi-low, low. Can we get a neutral? Yeah. What, is that right? Stellar density, low density makes it harder to collect matter from asteroids. Higher density means more matter, but also more meteor strikes. Ah, I see. So we don't want it to be too crazy. We do want it to be neutral, though. We don't want the warp gate proximity to be too far away. How about we try... Yeah, we'll try this. We'll try this one right here. So, power is now a new thing in the game. And also there's a couple other things which we'll talk about. So let's go ahead and deploy. So they say power is now required for base equipment. And your base seed, that little pod that you usually get rid of, actually acts as a basic starting power reactor. So we want to keep that this time. So we want to start building around this bad mamma jamma here. Whoa, why is our banner... That was weird. I guess we had to pay for the trip. But let's see here. Let's see. If we click on it, it should... Yeah. Now serves as a backup power source and equipment locker, which is pretty cool. So we'll want to keep this again. We'll want to probably build around it. And of course we have 8 minutes of starting oxygen still. And... citizens can become angry. We can also have brigs now, which is pretty cool. We also can carry possessions. Let's see, something else. Let me scroll here. Affinities for different duties. So basically, he really likes being a builder, but he hates being a miner, even though he has like a really good skill at it, and doesn't like necessarily being a scientist or a doctor. But again, they're really good at it, which is kind of weird. Like, oh, you're a great botanist, but they hate it. And that's when they can become angry. So you kind of have to now take these little smiley faces, like he loves being a technician. So we'll probably start her, or she does, probably have her start off being that, or a doctor. And then of course this person, another really likes being a bartender. So those are things that you'll want to kind of keep track of now as well. Let's see, there's a command tab I think now for everything that is in there, and we can also assign people to beds. So that's something else to keep in mind. Okay, keys are still the same. It's been a minute since I've played this. So we'll first want to start off with a refinery. But do we need to build a room around this? I guess is a big question. I don't know. So we'll definitely need an airlock. And once you build something in a room, it automatically makes that room whatever it's supposed to be, from what I understand. So like if we were to go and build like the spacesuit locker in there, I'm pretty sure it automatically makes it an airlock, or not necessarily that. Other things might do that. And of course now airlock door is not in your basic object. Like it's not in all zones anymore. Doors are, but not airlocks, which is pretty cool. So they've kind of shuffled things around a little bit. Let's see, construct room. So it needs to be at least, what, 3x3 from what I remember. But 3x4 is probably decent as well. So we'll go ahead and have them build that. And can I get an airlock door? Probably not yet. Okay, so I have to go ahead and let them build that. Actually, let me undo that. That's not quite where I want that, as a matter of fact. I didn't confirm it, so we're okay. If I do 3x4 like that, then let's see, can we do, I just want to keep it around. So that's how much money we'll end up spending on that. And the refinery can stay outside. That's what we'll do. We'll just keep it as a platform. And then we'll also need a life support, which needs at least 3x3. So I'm actually going to make it to where we have 3 in 1 room. So we may actually be able to keep it on, let's see, keep it on this side? Yeah, we'll do that. No, we'll do it on this side actually. So let's go ahead and go back, and do another room. Oh yeah. So 10x3, it's close enough. Close enough for me, so we'll do that as well. So we'll confirm that bad mamma jamma. Let's see. And we'll also want to do a refinery, which needs a 4x4 platform. So let's go ahead and go back, floor, and do a 4x4. Let's go ahead and make it 5. Let's do it 5x5. That way they can kind of stand on it in certain places. And confirm all that. So let's get that going. And so now they'll start building all this. Oh, they don't start off as builders. So he doesn't have an affinity for building. He loves building. And they're pretty happy about building too, but they're not so great at it. So you want to basically start them all off as builders. And then once they get going, we'll probably need to figure out who are, like, nobody likes mining, which sucks. That sucks so bad. Eventually we'll want to set somebody as a miner. Does it pause it when you go to the roster? Well, that's cool. I don't remember that happening in the past. So eventually we'll want to set these things for mining. Man, there's really not a whole lot over here, is there? Ooh. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of mining stuff around here, which is no good. But that's maybe my fault. Yeah, it's fine. So let's see. Citizens can now be assigned to beds. They can carry possessions. They become attached to those said possessions, and they can also go to the brig. But the big thing is the angry part. It says anger builds up over time with unsatisfactory events such as poor job performance, unpleasant social interactions, violence nearby, bad food, etc. Angry citizens who dislike each other may brawl, fighting until incapacitated. Awesome. When a citizen's anger gets high enough, they may have a violent or non-violent outburst, attacking people or sabotaging base equipment. And the base equipment that is part of that is the turrets, from what I understand. Cool, you can deactivate it. And you can also tear down for data. Interesting. So K again gets rid of that. Why didn't you just go ahead and build that? Where are all my peoples? That's weird. Where did everybody go? Did I already lose somebody? No. Oh, they're right there. I'm an idiot. So right now they're building the walls. And then eventually, let's see, let me go ahead and construct Object, airlock, airlock door. And we'll build it right there. And we haven't built this wall yet, so we can't do that. But we can build a spacesuit locker. So see how it says you've built an airlock without a suit locker. Citizens won't be able to suit up and go to space from this airlock without one. So this automatically becomes an airlock when you place stuff like that in there, which is pretty cool. Same thing will happen whenever I put a oxygen thing in there. Whoa. No oxygen supply. Citizens can't go in and out of base without a functioning airlock. Yes, I'm fully aware of that. So let's go ahead and construct a life support oxygen recycler. So I can set it down in there. As soon as I do it, it does that. I love that. See, now it's a life support zone. That is super cool. Let's see. Also need to construct a door. Let's go ahead and just put it right there. And we need another airlock door. So let's confirm that. Oh, they're still building that. So we'll go ahead and... Oh, you can't do that while that menu's going. Interesting. So it automatically pauses it when you want to go build something. Interesting. I don't know if I like that or not. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Let's see. Airlock, airlock door. We'll go ahead and put one. Can't really tell where this one is. Let's see. It's there. Yeah, in there. We'll just keep them over there. Go ahead and play. And then eventually put our refinery here, which I think we should be able to do right now. It costs 200. I really want to put it there. So let's go ahead and let them build that real quick. And now we can build the refinery. I wonder if that's an option now in the game. No, these are just the only... It's a very basic menu. Okay. So this... As long as they get... Oh wow, they built that one super quick. And they haven't built this yet. It's hard to tell sometimes if they've built something. It's vaguely transparent. So now they can come into the airlock. They just built the spacesuit locker. And then they've already built this. And so now we've got the oxygen recycler. So the airlock should be working now, right? There we go. I was like, man, that took for a long time. So now we have power. Now, I don't know if this will tell us how much power we're using. I mean, I don't see anything anywhere that kind of tells us that. We do need to make somebody a miner, so let's go ahead and make Gabe a miner, and hopefully somebody else comes along that it's a better one. Let's see. They both really like being a technician. She really likes being a builder. He's kind of impartial to it, or she's kind of impartial to it, so we'll make her our technician. Hates being a botanist, though. But you're okay. No, it's still going on in the background. Okay. So, sending them off to be the miner. Let's see. You can assign them here and here. Jailing a citizen could anger them. Well, let's not do that. Go ahead and click on this. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know if... I don't ever remember that. Yeah, let's not click on that again. Gonna try to adapt to miner duty as well as I can, but no promises. Can they eventually become, like, better with that? Can they be like, I don't feel so bad about this? Somewhat egotistical. Let's see. Where's the thing at where it says... Oh man, they just do not like mining. I don't see it anywhere. Deeply sad. Recently, a Jobaban told me the story of the grand reunification gives me hope that the Turans might be able to help get it together someday. Awesome. So these two are going at it. We've got an oxygen recycler, so the next thing we really probably need to work on is... well, let's do a hallway. Let's do a long hallway, and then we can go from there. So let's see. A room. We'll start it... Let's start it in line with this. So if we do that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's make it a wide hallway. Man, that's gonna be a lot of money, but we'll be able to build off of it pretty good, pretty well at least. And if we ever need to build a room here, that gives us a 5 by 3. Okay. So let's just go ahead and confirm that. I'll probably end up... Oxygen levels are low. Oh, they are. So we probably need to go ahead and construct another one of those. Life support, oxygen recycler. Go ahead and get that built. So she's our builder. She's our technician. You were low on matter. Yes, we are. What are you doing? Oh, you're going to build this first. Well, that's not a good idea. I almost wish you could queue up jobs. That's alright. So the oxygen goes up when people leave, which is pretty cool. And he's putting... Oh, interesting. I never really thought about their oxygen going low, so do they eventually come in when their oxygen gets low enough and then they kind of go back out? I've never really paid attention to that. It's a good observation though. Let's see, there's other stuff that is new to the game. A ship? Yes, let's go ahead and click on this. Greetings and salutations. We are looking for a place to crash for a while. Do you have good defenses aboard? We have journeyed far too long without proper rest. We no longer want to travel. We heard you had a surplus of matter. Is that true? Sounds interesting. Please let us in. Yeah. So we also need to put a food thing down too. Let's not forget about that. We'll put that probably in this room here. So our first space rodeo. We will do stuff. So I think I'm actually going to stop it right here for this episode of Spacebase DF-9. You can pick this up. I don't think it's a full release just yet, but this is a newer release of the game, so I just decided, yeah, let me jump back in here. I got 9 episodes out of it before, kind of ran into a wall, and this seems to be a little bit more difficult for us in terms of the matter. There's not a ton of it around, so hopefully we'll be able to pick more of it up and kind of go from there. So if you like what you saw today, by all means, let me know by clicking that like button, a little thumbs up. That helps me out quite a bit. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I've got all sorts of other stuff going on here as well. So until next time, this is JPT. Go play your games, and I'll be seeing ya.